Come to me, you souls of my lineage. Take a deep breath and listen closely. For by simply being here, you are stepping into a new chapter of your life. The sky itself moved when you decided to hear my voice, and nothing can stop my promises from coming true in your life. Something sacred is happening right now, something that has been prepared for you long before this moment. You did not arrive here by accident. Out of millions of voices calling for your attention today, you heard mine. That was not random. That was divine orchestration drawing you to exactly where you need to be. It was written for you. One soul among billion. I have seen you clearly. You are one of the 7 I entrusted with my purpose. I see you. I see the weariness in your eyes, the weight on your shoulders. I know about the sleepless nights, the endless worries, the unanswered questions. I understand the exhaustion that makes even simple things feel impossible. You have been trying so hard, pushing through each day, holding on by a thread. My child, your struggles have not gone unnoticed. Every moment of pain, every silent tear, every whispered prayer, I have seen them all. And right now, at this very moment, I am about to pour into you a strength you have never known before. Get ready. Something powerful is descending from heaven into your life right now. Right now, as you listen to my voice, I am pouring my spirit over you. I am reaching into the deepest parts of your heart where hope has grown dim. I am touching the places where fear has taken root. I am speaking light into the darkness that has surrounded you. You may not feel it yet, but something is shifting in the spiritual realm. Angels are moving. Heaven is responding. The breakthrough you have been waiting for is closer than you think. I need you to understand something beautiful. This moment you are in right now, these minutes you are spending with me, they are not ordinary time. This is sacred space where my presence meets your need. This is the place where impossibilities begin to bend. This is where hearts that were broken start to mend. This is where lives that seem stuck begin to move forward again. You are standing at the threshold of something new, and I am inviting you to step through with me. Before we go any further, I want you to take a simple step of faith, not because I need anything from you, but because this small action will open your heart to receive what I am about to give. Like this video right now as a sign of your agreement with heaven. This is not about helping a video perform well. This is your way of saying yes to me. This is you extending your hand to take mine. This is faith in action before you even know everything I am about to do. Let that simple gesture be your declaration that you are ready, that you are willing, that you trust me enough to see where this journey leads. My beloved child, let me tell you what I have seen. I have watched you lying awake at night, staring at the ceiling in the darkness, your mind racing with worries about bills that keep piling up. I saw you counting and recounting what little you have, trying to stretch it just a bit further, wondering how you will make it through another month. I know about the anxiety that grips your chest when you think about the future. I understand the fear that whispers in the quiet moments, telling you that nothing will ever change, that you are stuck in this struggle forever. How many times have you opened your wallet hoping to find something there, only to close it again with a sinking heart? How many times have you avoided looking at your bank statement because the truth is too painful to face? I have seen every one of those moments. I know about the bills piling up higher and higher, the debt that feels like chains wrapped around your chest. I understand the anxiety when unexpected expenses arrive, when the car breaks down, when medical bills come, when you have to choose between paying rent or buying groceries. I have seen the shame you carry when you cannot provide the way you want to. I have felt the frustration burning in your heart when hard work does not seem to produce results. I have heard every silent prayer you whispered with only your tears speaking for you. I recorded every moment you wanted to give up, but somehow found the strength to keep going. I documented every time you smiled in public while dying inside. I saw you pretend everything was fine when everything around you was falling apart. Angels have witnessed your faithfulness when you had every reason to quit, but you did not. Heaven has been taking notes on your journey, and I promise you, nothing you have been through will be wasted. You thought I was distant during those dark seasons. You wondered if your prayers were bouncing off the ceiling, if my ears were closed to your cries, if I had turned my face away from your suffering. But beloved, I was never far. I was closer than your breath. I was right beside you in that room at 3 in the morning when desperation overwhelmed you. I was there when you fell to your knees with no words left to pray. I was present in every moment, even when you could not feel me, even when silence seemed to be my only answer. My silence was not absence. It was me working behind the curtain of your understanding, moving pieces into place that you could not see, preparing miracles in the hidden realm. Now let me show you something you may not have understood. While you have been fighting these battles in the natural realm, there has been a war going on in the spiritual realm that you could not see. The struggles you face are not just about circumstances or bad luck or poor timing. There are forces at work behind the scenes, and I want to pull back the curtain so you can understand what has really been happening. The enemy has been fighting against you because he recognizes something about you that you have forgotten. He sees the calling on your life. He knows the potential you carry. He understands that when you finally step into everything I created you to be, his kingdom will suffer loss. That is why the resistance has been so strong. That is why doors seem to close just when breakthrough felt near. That is why opposition came from unexpected places, sometimes even from people you trusted. But here is what you need to know. His time is running out. The season is shifting. What felt impossible is becoming possible. What seemed permanent is starting to move. I am stepping in now, not because you earned it, not because you finally got everything right, but because I love you and I have decided that enough is enough. The wait is ending. The struggle is about to shift. New doors are opening that no force in hell can close. I want to give you something powerful right now, a spiritual key that will help you receive what I am releasing. 7 is the number of completion, of perfection, of rest. When I created the world, I worked for 6 days and rested on the 7th because everything was finished. Everything was complete. The number 7 represents my finished work, my perfect provision, my complete plan for your life. When I ask you to write 777 in the comments, this is not just about engagement. This is a prophetic act. This is you declaring that you trust in my perfect work over your life. This is you saying yes to the completion I am bringing. So I invite you now, take this step of faith. Write 777 and let it be your agreement with what I am about to do. Now hear what I am speaking over you. Today I declare with authority that cannot be challenged that you are receiving my blessing of abundance, not based on your efforts, not dependent on your circumstances, but flowing purely from my power and my love for you. The money that seemed out of reach is on its way to you. The help you did not know was coming is already in motion. The freedom from financial struggle and debt is beginning to manifest right now. Can you feel something shifting inside you as you hear these words? Can you sense a stirring in your spirit? A gentle knowing that something is different? That is my presence confirming truth to your heart. From this day forward, scarcity has no place in your story anymore. The cycle of barely making it, the pattern of constant struggle, the suffocation of never having enough, that cycle is broken because I have decreed it. And when I speak a word, when I release a decree, nothing in heaven or earth can undo it. I am releasing $37,000 in unexpected provision into your life. This is not symbolic. This is not spiritual money that has no value in the real world. I am talking about actual provision that you can touch, that you can use to pay off debt, that you can deposit in your account. It might come through a promotion at work that you were not expecting. It might arrive through an inheritance you did not know existed. It might manifest through a business opportunity that presents itself. It might appear through debt being canceled or forgiven. It might show up through legal settlement or through favor with someone in authority. But it is coming. Have you been praying for financial breakthrough? Have you been asking me for help with your situation? I want you to mark this day. Write down this moment. Remember when you heard this promise, because when it manifests in your life, when the provision comes, you will look back and know with certainty that I spoke truth to you today. Within the next 7 days, you will see the first sign. It might come as an unexpected phone call. It might arrive as an email you were not anticipating. It might manifest as a conversation that shifts everything. It might appear as an opportunity presented out of nowhere. Watch for it. Pay attention. Do not dismiss it as coincidence, because there are no coincidences in my kingdom. Everything is orchestrated. Everything is timed. Everything is arranged by angels working on your behalf. Within the next 21 days, you are going to experience confirmation after confirmation. Things will start aligning in ways that defy natural explanation. People will begin speaking the same words over your life. Doors that were locked for years will suddenly swing open. Provision will start flowing from sources you never expected. Favor will rest on you so heavily that even strangers will want to help you. These are not random events. These are confirmations that what I spoke today is real, that heaven has moved, that your season has shifted. Within the next 40 days, prepare yourself for total transformation. Your life will not look the same. Your financial situation will be completely different. Your stress levels will decrease dramatically. The weight you have been carrying will lift. Peace that passes understanding will settle over your mind. Joy will return to your heart. Hope will rise in your spirit. Old things are passing away right now. New things are being birthed this very moment. Everything is being made new. I know some of you are thinking, can this really be true? Can my situation actually change? Can I really believe for this kind of breakthrough? Let me answer that doubt with proof. Let me show you what happens when people receive my word and act in faith. Sarah from Atlanta, Georgia had been drowning in debt for 8 years. Credit cards maxed out, student loans suffocating her, medical bills piling up from her daughter's surgery. She was working 3 jobs and still could not make ends meet. Sleep was a luxury she could not afford. Hope was a word that felt like mockery. Then she heard this message. She typed 777 with trembling fingers. Within 6 days, her supervisor called her into the office. She thought she was being fired. Instead, they offered her a position in a different department with a salary increase of $42,000 per year. Within 2 weeks, an old insurance policy she had forgotten about matured and paid out $18,000. Within 30 days, every single credit card was paid off completely. Michael from Phoenix, Arizona had been estranged from his son for 12 years. Words spoken in anger had built walls that seemed impossible to tear down. Every attempt at reconciliation had failed. The pain of that broken relationship was a constant ache in his chest. He watched this video alone in his apartment, tears streaming down his face. He typed the numbers. 3 days later, at 2 in the morning, his phone rang. It was his son. He said he woke up with an overwhelming need to call, that he could not explain it, that something was pulling him to reach out. Today, they talk every week. The relationship is being restored piece by piece. Jennifer from Detroit, Michigan received a diagnosis of stage 3 breast cancer. Doctors gave her aggressive treatment options, but the prognosis was grim. Fear wrapped around her like a heavy blanket. She could barely sleep, could barely eat, could barely function. A friend sent her this message. She listened with tears falling. She declared the number in faith. Within 9 days, she went for her pre-surgery scans. The doctor came in with a confused look on his face. The tumors had shrunk by 70%. He had no medical explanation. 3 weeks later, another scan showed complete remission. Her oncologist used the word miracle. These are not coincidences. These are confirmations. These are proof that when you align with my word, when you step out in faith, when you obey simple instructions, heaven moves on your behalf. Your testimony is next. Your miracle is coming. Your breakthrough is on the way. But I need you to understand something crucial. The enemy is not going to surrender without a fight. He knows what is about to happen in your life, and he is already preparing his counterattack. Within the next week, he will send distractions to pull your focus away from this word. He will plant thoughts of doubt in your mind, whispering that nothing will change, that you have heard promises before, that this is just another message. He will use people close to you to speak negativity, to mock your faith, to question your decisions. Do not be shaken. Do not let fear creep back in. Do not allow doubt to steal what has been planted. Stand firm on what I have spoken. The bigger the opposition, the closer you are to breakthrough. The louder the enemy screams, the more terrified he is of your future. Every attack is actually confirmation that something significant is about to shift. If you are under heavy fire, it is because you are dangerous to darkness. Not everyone will celebrate what I am about to do in your life. Some will question where the blessing came from. Some will envy the favor you carry. Some will distance themselves when promotion comes. You do not need their validation. You do not need their approval. You only need to stay connected to me, to keep your eyes fixed on my promises, to walk in obedience regardless of what others think or say. You know, as I speak these words to you, I am also thinking about the people in your life. I see them too. I know there is someone close to you, someone who is walking through their own dark valley right now. Maybe it is a friend who has been struggling financially, barely holding on. Maybe it is a family member carrying burdens they do not speak about. Maybe it is someone who has almost given up, whose hope is hanging by a thread. I brought you here today not just to receive this word for yourself, but also to be a carrier of hope to others. The blessing I am pouring into your life is meant to overflow, to touch the lives around you. When you share this message with someone who needs it, you become my hands reaching out to them. You become my voice, speaking comfort. You become the answer to prayers they have been crying out in secret. Think about it for a moment. Who has come to your mind as I have been speaking? Whose face have you seen? Whose name has entered your thoughts? That is not random. That is me showing you who needs this word. They may not tell you what they are going through. They may hide their pain behind smiles. But I see their tears. I know their struggles. And I am inviting you to be the bridge that brings this hope to them. You do not need to force it. You do not need to make a big presentation. Simply share this message with them. Let them know you were thinking of them. Tell them this word touched your heart and you wanted them to hear it too. It is that simple. But the impact could be life-changing. Your small act of obedience could be the turning point in their story. Now lift your eyes and look at what is unfolding. I am opening doors that no one can shut. I am releasing provision that cannot be stopped. I am arranging divine connections that will change your entire trajectory. I am positioning you for favor that makes no natural sense. People will want to help you, and they will not even understand why. Opportunities will present themselves without you chasing them. Resources will flow from unexpected sources. What you thought would take years will happen in weeks. But hear me clearly. This abundance I am bringing is not just about money. I am releasing peace that guards your heart and mind.